Hello and welcome back to another FoxyNoTail live stream here live on YouTube. Today we're going to be playing some Truly Bedrock. How's everybody doing? What's going on? Let's see, we've got a lawful meteor here saying hello Foxy in chat. Amir with morning Foxy. Zeno says hey, Bill Milk, hey everyone. Elliot the Sasquatch, hi Foxy. Arrow791. Yo, can't believe I'm first in chat. Well, you're not quite first. Sing with good afternoon Foxy. Rudy Nantu, hello. Lost in Wales, hi Foxy. Hello. Rusty Shackleford there though said the hills are alive with the smell of a live stream. They are indeed. I took too long to type, says Arrow. Timmy C says hello Foxy and all. To the left says Foxy, it's 2 a.m. Why put this up so early? Because it's 10 a.m. for me. Benjamin Tapia says morning Foxy. Waylanders wandering with morning Foxy. Well, hello. Hello all of you. How are you all doing? What's going on? Let's play some Minecraft. Let's play some Minecraft. So, in the last live stream, you may remember that we got some more heads from Gen Fire, which is amazing. So thank you very much for that. But yeah, we started terraforming our island. If you don't know what's going on here, we're going to be creating a bit of a Shrek swamp. So yeah, that's happening. It's going to be exciting. One thing I need to do on here. I need to build a toilet. So the idea is on top of this hill here, we're going to have a toilet and it's going to work. And when you flush it, you're going to go down inside the base. But at the moment, directly below here, my base isn't there. So that needs extending. The island also needs terraforming, and it needs terraforming even more than I thought because Jessie B's decided to put me to shame. You see, Jessie B has built a little island on the back of her raft, and hers goes all the way down to the sea floor, as you can see. Oh yeah, and I've got underwater fog pack. It's amazing. Well, my island doesn't. My island very much doesn't. My island... Oh, we've got conduit power as well. Who's got a conduit? Amazing, yeah. Mine's very much floating. So I think first thing we should do, potentially, is deal with the fact that my island's floating so that we're not put out by Jessie B, okay? And then what we'll do is we'll terraform a bit more of this around here because... I just can't have other people being better than me, you know? It's just not... What? Okay. If you say so. Speaking of Jessie B, I see there's a Jessie B just over there. So let's go say hello. Speaking of dolphins, I've got something to show you about dolphins. In a minute. You can ride them. I know. Good morning. Yeah, have some seeds and some wheat. I found some on your island. Right. Anyway, yes. So dolphins first, then terraforming, and then more terraforming. Jeez, it's going to be a busy day. Why guy says morning Foxy and everyone. Well, it's a raft, so it should be floating, says Nubs Gaming. Yes, it is, but it's turned into a bit more of an island, really, hasn't it? Right, I'm going to need out of my miscellaneous box. Yes, my ender chest is done. I have an ender chest. I've even got a litre. I just got no rockets. There's no point in wearing it. I've got some buckets of tadpoles. I need more buckets. I need empty buckets. Right, let's go and make a couple of buckets. A couple? Yes, many buckets. Okay, let's have 3 buckets to start with, and we'll put the rest of that back in there where it's nice and safe. And put those back in there where they're nice and safe. And let's go see what we can do with these buckets. Now, I know what you're saying. I know what you're thinking. FoxyNoTail, you talked about dolphins. You can't put a dolphin in a bucket. You can't do it. It's just not possible. And you're right. You can't put a dolphin in a bucket. There's a drown there. Let's go see what we can do with a bucket. I want an adult dolphin, not a baby dolphin. What? Cheaty than village spawn eggs, says Nubs Gaming. What? What's cheaty? Just got to find us some nice tasty dolphins. Diesel Wolf Gaming, welcome to the show support. Thank you very much for your support there. Is this an adult or is that a baby? I can't tell. Let's have a look. Come here, you. Get in the bucket. I got a bucket of dolphin. Amazing. Right. And now what we're going to go do with this bucket is we're going to go give it to Jessie B. Because I think Jessie B would like a bucket of dolphin, wouldn't she? I'm sure she would. Can the like button fit in a bucket? Probably, if you give it a smack, says Rusty Shackleford. Yes, hit that like button, peeps. There's 40 of you here. Only 12 people have liked the video so far. And it's the best video we've ever seen. We've got dolphins in buckets. Jessie B, where's she gone? Jessie? Where are you gone? Bro. I need... Oh, here we go. Here, look. Have an empty bucket, right? And then, Jessie B, have a dolphin. There you go. You're welcome. But I already smacked the button. Do I do it again? This is why I know if you only need to press it once. Once, 3 times, 5 times. An odd number of times is fine. But whatever you do, don't ever press it an even number of times. Or 0 times. 0 times is not good. I mean, technically 0 is an even number, but is it? Is it really? Oh, but he threw one at me earlier. Okay, fair enough. Wow, I thought I'd impress Jessie B then. She's like, I've already seen one. Right, I want my own bucket of dolphin, obviously. Because that saves me having to think about terraforming. And then we'll go terraforming. Jeez. Come on, dolphins. Where you at, bro? The reason why... I mean, this wasn't my idea, believe it or not. This was the other Truly Bedrock members' ideas. The reason why we've done this is because, obviously, with us having rideable dolphins, the problem with dolphins is they tend to despawn a lot. And if we want to make, like, interesting dolphin highways and dolphin minigames and things like that, then being able to actually have a dolphin when you need one is quite useful. There we go. 1 dolphin in a bucket. Come here. 2 dolphin in a bucket. That'll do. Oh, no. Ninjara. What are you doing? What are you doing being a loser? I just realised you had a bucket of dolphins, says Elliot Sasquatch, who then Nightbot, apparently. Don't like it. Don't like it. I told Nightbot it's okay. Wow, Nightbot. Mean. Hello, little dolphin. I'll tell you what, let's ride you back to my base. It will be quicker. Substantially quicker. No. You've got me parents in a bucket. Yes, I know. It's okay. They'll be safe. Nothing will ever happen to them, I promise. You just come up here. A little bit. There we go. Thank you. You would just like to hop onto there for me. Make life as easy as possible. No, you're not going to get out of the water. Okay, fine. See you later. Right, we'll have buckets of dolphin. Oh my goodness, I didn't realise the time I got to catch a Foxy stream, says Jessie. Yeah, Jessie, the sad face was because Mr. Beardstone ruined my thunder. I thought I'd showed you something magical, but you already knew. Sad fox noises. Other bad news, peeps. My orange bed has disappeared and some orange sheep have arrived in my base, which is not ideal. Right, we've had a sleep. Let's go get out boxes of things that we need for terraforming, and let's go make things pretty. So I'm going to need my foliage box and my dirt box, and possibly my dirt and my bone meal box for some bone meal, and possibly my food box, because, as you all know, I'm a moron, and I keep plant stuff in my food box as well, because, I don't know, it's weird. I just do. Okay. So we got leaves, mangrove stuff. I've been on that adventure. We've got grass, dirt, coarse dirt, mud, and muddy mangrove. And we've got, well, actually nothing. Oh, we've got some sweet berry bushes. They could come in handy. And we've got some bones. So I guess we should get kitted out and get going. Let's get building. Let's do this thing. You got to show me the mini blocks, says Jessie. But you're right, I suppose. Jeez. I need more podzol. We can probably go dig up a bit of podzol from underneath some of those trees, I guess. I don't think we need anything else out there for now. Oh, and if we're doing terraforming, we don't need any of that. We need stone, don't we? Jeez, we're going to need stone and cobble and all that sort of stuff. Oh no, my phone's ringing. Mum, I'm live streaming, Mum. Stop it. Jeez. Need to send Mum a copy of my schedule. Why are you ringing me, Mum? Jeez, mothers, eh? The most inappropriately timed messages you could ever imagine. Although dads, they know when you're on the toilet. Dads know when you're either on the toilet or you're eating, dads. That's when they ring you. Like, I sense that he is doing something that it makes it difficult for him to answer the phone. So I'm going to ring him. Right, okay, we need stone stuff. And I've got an ender chest on me. I don't need to go down there. This is handy. Right, okay. Stone stuff. Stone, cobble, andesite. That'll do. That's all we need. I would like some more mossy cobble, but I haven't got any way of getting that really yet, so we're not going to worry about that. So we'll just do cobble, and we'll do normal stone, and we'll do a bit of andesite. What could go wrong? It'll look beautiful, mate. It'll be the best side of an island you've ever seen. And I think, actually, some of the coarse dirt, I think, around the edges as well will help it blend in a little bit as well. So, I guess we probably don't want it looking quite so neat around the edges. So let's go and smash a little bit of these edges away in a sort of a bit of a rough fashion and make a mess with all the water. Oh, geez, I didn't think about that. Oh, no, it's blended in. That's all right. That's good. Right. And then we'll go around and we'll throw a few of these in here and there. Bit of andesite in some places, some stone, bit of cobble. Not too much. Just so that it's not all grass edges. And then that gives us something to work with underneath as well then. Right, we'll work on this little area here first, and we'll see how we get on with that. Nice. Ooh, I don't want it there, bro. Jeez. So we'll worry about like blending that into the edgy bit later. Why not try and build up some sand on the edge, says non-existing. I don't want it to look sandy. I want it to look... I don't know. I don't feel like it wants to be sandy, I guess. It's probably not a bad idea, but it's just not really what I was going for. It's not my jam, mate. I don't think it wants to have a beach. I think it wants to be more abrupt, more almost craggy, if you like. This is a swamp at the end of the day. Swamps and sandy beaches, they just don't mix, do they? I don't want nice sandy beaches. That would be gross. Maybe some gravel for the sides as nubs. Gravel would be good, but I'm very, very much lacking on gravel, so I don't want to waste any of the gravel that I've actually got. So we're just going to have to make do with what we've got here, and it'll look fine, I'm sure. How hard could it be? What could possibly go wrong? And at the end of the day, it's underwater, so it really doesn't matter whether it looks good or not. No one's going to be down here like giving me, oh, FoxyNoTails should have used gravel there. I don't think anyone's going to care. It will be fine. Only 24 likes. Come on, guys, says Red Twix. Twist, even. Swampy beaches sound unpleasant, says Rusty. Yeah, if they had like some sort of gross, greeny, gungy sand, that would be good. I'd quite like that. Ow. Hey. Oh, we're going to have you guys to deal with, aren't we? I forget about you. Let's build underwater. What could go wrong? Have you met my friend? Right, you go. I want the blocks underneath that one, please. There we go. We want to bring it down relatively steeply. We don't want it to be too shallow. Shallow, not good for what we're trying to achieve, guys. I've never done anything like this before, so I'm totally winging it, but I think it'll be all right. I say I've never done anything like this before. I bet I have, but I just can't remember. That's how my mind works. Yeah. 99%. Come on, lol says. Oh, we forgot we got a loser, didn't we? Who was it? So I can put it on a Wandering Trader's head. I can't do it yet. I need to write it down. Where was I writing them down? I had a bit of paper I was writing them down on. I can't remember where it was. Oh, geez. I'll just put it on a sign for now. Hey, is there any mod around on for Bedrock players to play Java Edition? Java mod? What? No, there's a game called Java Edition that you play instead. It's the same game. There's a few minor differences, but it's pretty much the same. It was me, says Ninjara. Okay, let's get you a sign down quick to remind me to put you a loser's sign down somewhere. So we'll take this and we'll put it round here for now. And then I'll remember that's the loser's wall and I'll put you on a Wandering Trader once we've got that sorted. Because one of the other things that I've asked the TB members if I can do is if I can make the Wandering Trader heads like the avatars, so we will actually have like dolls of Wandering Traders standing around. They won't do anything. I won't make them interactive or anything. They'll just stand. And that's what I want for my losers. So I'm going to wait until I've been okayed for that and I've got them in the world. Daruda says, well, it was nice to catch a couple of minutes of stream, but sleep beckons. Hope the rest of everything goes well. Well, thank you very much. I'm asking that how we can play the jar mod in Bedrock Edition. I don't know what the jar mod is. Sorry. Sorry if I'm not very useful on these things. I just assumed you meant, like, because the Java jar file is a jar file. I thought that's what you were on about. Clearly, I'm just stupid. Which, you know, shouldn't be coming as a surprise to anybody, really. Because I am. Totally dumb. Bring this one out a little bit here. This is going to cost me a lot of andesite to do all of this. Jeez. It'll be very expensive. And we're going to need to like crack it all up as well so it doesn't look all smooth and nice under here. And I've only done a tiny weeny bit so far. Why did I build such a big island? Why Jessie B have to make hers look nice so I have to copy? Jeez. Totally dumb. Not like you made a bunch of mods and have your own websites as First 86. I'm dumb in my own special way. Rad says, people will probably kill the Wandering Trader avatars before realising they're already dead. Probably, yes. Elliot the Sasquatch says, I bought both versions like 3 days before they released buy one, get one free thing. Oh, don't worry about it. I've got like 3 copies of Java Edition, at least 6 copies of Bedrock Edition on several devices. So, you know, we've all been there, basically. Don't worry about it, mate. Why is that on a lower level than that? Oh, jeez. Will you stop? I am trying very hard to do dig. Oh, Jessie B's up there. Hello. Can I help? May I be of service? Wandering Trader heads. Ah, 12. Jessie B, that's amazing. Oh, I shall add them to my collection. Oh, this is brilliant news. Right. Wow. Okay. That's my heads box. See how many we've got already. I've got a specific heads box now. How many have we got? Ah, wow, look, 22 Wandering Trader heads already, plus the ones that Jen's got me. Now, I don't want to put those in my box just yet because I want to mention that in a video. Shout out to Jen. Rusty Shackleford says, if you want to be the leader of a dumb club, I promise I'm not smart enough to stop you. I'm a humble doofus. Oh, good. I'm glad it's not just me. I think we can pretty much just get away with going round to the floor at this point on these bits. Now, stop it. Bro, you're not going to win against me and my epic armor. Speaking of my epic armor, I've got no mending on these and I really need it, but not going to be able to get it for a while, I don't think. Chuck's not being AFK for me at the moment. I think I've done probably too much AFK fishing, if I'm being honest. How's that looking? Doesn't look too bad, does it? It looks all right. Looks fine. I think we'll get away with this. It looks fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Let's restock our blocks and then let's crack on with the next bit. Okay. Pop out a bit there. Bring some more stone around the corner. Bit of andesite, bit more coarse dirt blended in. Make it look nice. We'll just bring a bunch of this down at this point here as well. In fact, I don't like that there. There we go. Sort of bring it down in almost like you know when you do bushy leaves and it sort of comes down at all sorts of angles and looks kind of nice. That's what I'm trying to do here. Whether or not I'm doing a good job, I don't know. Who knows? JCB is joining the game. Hello, JCB. Good morning. Nubs Gaming says, how much longer will you be staying at your rafts? Well, I want to get my raft done before I move on. See, I was actually thinking this might sound a bit strange, but obviously this week we've gone and fought the Ender Dragon, which you'll see coming up in people's videos very soon. And we did a little bit of end raiding, which obviously you'll see coming up in people's videos very soon. And now that I've got all my Ender chests sorted out, I find my enjoyment of the game has dropped significantly. Like I was really genuinely enjoying the challenge of what we were doing. And it doesn't mean I don't want to play or anything like that, but I was so excited every single day to get on, but now I've got everything I want. I'm like, oh man, I kind of want to go back to not having anything. So I'm going to stay at this raft. I'm not going to use my Elytra. I'm going to stay at this raft until I'm totally happy that I've got everything I want done here, and struggle without farms and struggle without all the stuff that makes it easy, you know. And then I'm going to move off to my base and start doing stuff. So I might be here another week. I might be here another few days. I don't know. Jesse B says, that's why I've not been using my Elytra. And Cake Lord is the loser. Unlucky Cake Lord. Right, I'll go put you on a sign. I'll go put you on a sign, bro. Put me on a wandering trader. I can't yet. Not till I've had my feedback from the other members and been allowed to put it in the game. We did get some losers in the last stream, and I can't remember who they are. I'm sure I wrote them down somewhere, but I can't remember where I wrote them down. Not ideal. Oh well. Someone will have to go through the last stream for me and remind me who it was. I should get a book, really, shouldn't I? I should get a writable book. Let's do that, and then I can write them in there, and then I won't lose it. So that's probably up here. Nice, I like the idea of Ireland, says Nubs Gaming. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you approve. Okay, so we want a book. Got many, many books. I would like a squid ink and a feather, please. Please, bro. And then I can make one of them. And then I can open it up. And I can do winners, just in case I forget any. And then losers. So let's get the losers added here. So we've got Cake Lord. And then we got... Let's go back downstairs so I can remember. Looks like you have been end raiding, Foxy, says Chainer. Yes. Yes, I have. Put me on a wandering trader, lol, says Cake Lord. I will. I will. Ninjara 2020. Okay. See how bad my memory is? It's awful. It's so awful. I can't remember who I put on signs. I did it like 5 minutes ago. Worst brain ever. Right, I need to replant these. I've been doing many things. I'm really looking forward to you all seeing the videos. I'm so happy with how it's all going. I'm so excited for you to see the videos because I don't know. It's not like I've done anything particularly special or different, really. But I don't know. I just feel the whole thing feels just so good this season, and it's just nice. But yeah, looking forward to it, guys. I've got to get yet another Ender chest box out. Jeez, and I've reordered my Ender chest this season as well, which means I'm not going to remember exactly where everything's supposed to go. Kind of winging it when I'm putting these things away. Okay. I know that goes there. That's the same as normal. I know my mob drop box goes there, and I know my die box goes there. I guess my head box goes there. I can't remember. It's fine. It'll do. Reinvigorated, says Chain. Exactly. Justin Crim says, your videos are always great. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate it very much. Right, let's do our next section of wobbly, cobbly, bobbly, underwater, snobbly, flobblies. What? Yeah, you heard me. Snobbly flobblies, mate. What we're doing, and you can either like it or you can lump it. I'm doing snobbly flobblies, all right? You've lost your mind, you have. I know. Just make it sound like it's a recent thing. Lost it ages ago, mate. It was in Tesco somewhere. I can't remember where I left it. Well, listen to every podcast since the start. Love your contents. Please keep doing what you're doing, says Elliot the Sasquatch. I will do my best to keep doing what I'm doing. And thank you very much for listening to all of the stuff. That's amazing. Thank you very much for being invested in all of the content that I'm creating, because that makes it worthwhile doing it, I guess. trying to organize stuff and it's not all going where I want it to go. There we go. Pop a bit of that there, bit of that there. Yes. Oh, yes. Very good. Bit of that there. Oh, do you know what? I'm starting to genuinely believe I'm probably, and I don't want to blow my own trumpet too much, Pete, but probably the best builder on Truly Bedrock. And I know that, you know, might sound a little bit far-fetched, but I think it's true. I don't think you are. No, okay, maybe not the best, but I'd say I'm up there with at least as good as 18 of them. I think it's the reduction to clear section, says Jay. Yes, sounds about right. Yeah, where did I lose my mind? I lost it in Tesco. It's in the reduced to clear section. Yeah, that sounds absolutely just about right. That does. Jeez, you mean is. You're so mean with the truth. Stop it. I can't handle it. Oh, we've got a dudlunk. Don't know what it is, but we got one. Foxy, what add-ons are you using on the SMP? Can you tell me? Yes, they're actually all listed on the trulybedrock.com website. You can, they're all listed under the Season 5 page. So if you want to know exactly what add-ons we got on this server, they are all on there. If you head over to that website, go to Truly Bedrock Season 5. And yeah, they're all listed with this map as well, of the map of the world and where we're all going to be and what we're all going to be doing. So it's all on there. The information is at your fingertips, bro. Got a bit of a crevice here that we've got to be a bit careful of. I'll just fill it in, be fine. What could go wrong? When they gave out brains, I thought they said train, so I asked for a small, slow one, says Waylander's wondering. And the Season 4 World download is available on there now, says Timmy C. It is indeed. I really wanted to put the spaceship in it, but it was just, I needed to get the world download out, and I've already got 1,000,001 things to do, so unfortunately that's not on there, but I thought about it. So, you know, I guess that's the main thing. Had fun exploring Season 4 map. My phone could barely handle your Guardian farm, though, lol, says Chainer. Because that's why it's the best Guardian farm in the world, you see. Right, now what we need to do is try very hard to blend some of this in up here as well, which is going to be decidedly difficult, I think. I don't know exactly how we're going to do this. Could do with some slabs and stairs and things, I think, but we'll see how we get on. I guess the most of it's probably just going to be spreading out the coarse dirt. Yeah, I fell in. It was an accident. I didn't mean to do it, bro. So everybody literally on trulybedrock.com now, checking out the add-ons, are you? You're not watching live stream no more. Quick. And I think just about all of the add-ons are available on my website as well. I don't think there's not many things that we're using that you can't get hold of. At the moment, Rideable Dolphins is not on there. But I will release that when I'm happy with, 100% happy with how it's all working. What else have we not got on there? There's a couple of like texture pack changes. Oh, I haven't got universal crafting on there. And a couple of minor things, but mostly it's all there. Slap a bit of that down there. I don't think that looks too awful, apart from that gap there, but we'll soon resolve that. Bring a little bit up this edge here and there as well, just to blend that in a little bit more. We can worry about like the rest of the terraforming on that bit when we're actually getting up to that point. What's the reasoning behind no farms in spawn? Lag? I was thinking if a pressure plate activated farm like moss or wheat could be considered okay, says Dennis. Right, okay. So it's a bit of a meme, no farms at spawn. Most of the seasons we've done at this point, a couple of the members have decided to really go to town with our early days thing. So in particular, season 2, Silent Whisper, we did Chunk Town. And Silent Whisper built like a chunk build that was just full of farms. And the problem was, not that I mean, it's great. I love the fact that he's engaging with it and doing it. But it meant that whenever you went to spawn, after a few days worth of being in game, there was just loads of lag. It was just frames per second drops, which just reduces the quality of your videos, makes it less enjoyable being there, and it puts people off building there in future. So what we've said is no farms at spawn. But what we mean is, let's just, because we want this to be the shopping area as well for later in the season, we want this to keep this an area we can come to and still enjoy doing. So if this can be relatively benign builds that look nice, maybe, you know, the odd thing here and there, the odd little redstone shop, the odd this, that, and the other, then we're not going to have mega farms and iron farms and just things that are going to cause lag. So if you make a rule that says no farms, then because we don't really have rules on Truly Bedrock, people interpret that as, okay, well, that means I can do something as long as I'm not going to start causing loads of lag. PLJ95 says, most rules will be to help content, right? Exactly, yeah. We don't actually have any hard and fast rules on Truly Bedrock. For instance, another one, I don't know whether I should talk to you about these things or not, but I don't think it hurts. Silent obviously does a lot of technical stuff. He works with things like getting bedrock and stuff like that, and so Silent obviously asked, do you mind if I get bedrock? And the response is, you can do what you like in your videos. If you've got a technical channel, we certainly don't want to, you know, reduce the ability for you to be able to make the technical videos that your viewers are watching. But if you're going to get bedrock, please don't place it in awkward places, and please don't put it up for sale in shops. So there's sort of, you know, not rules as such, but just this was, you know, we put these things in place just to make things just better for everybody playing, really. Because as soon as you got bedrock in shops, then people have got automatic wither killers. It devalues diamonds. It devalues the economy. It makes it difficult for non-technical players to keep competition with those shops and stuff like that. Dennis Olsen says, under the radar interpretation. Yeah, that sort of thing. Jesse B says, yes, we do. No hoppers. That's a Jersey rule. Rusty Shackleton says, the like button is best enjoyed with a balanced breakfast or a cup of Yorkshire tea. Yeah. 79 viewers, 44 likes. I'm not moving until I get up to 55 likes, peeps. Not moving. And definitely don't give Sloy any, says Snubs Gaming, right? When you replied to my first comment, I literally skipped back and screen recorded, lol, says Elliot the Sasquatch. Oh. PLJ95 says, I've enjoyed seeing how the Rafters and Mainlanders have started the season differently. Yeah. Yorkshire Teas is super collide. We're up to 47. Come on, guys. Hit that like button. 50. 5 more to go. If you haven't hit that like button yet, hit it so I can get on with my job. Come on. The robot law, says Tenshido. 51. Come on. 4 more people. 55. There we go. Well done. Episode 0 law, says Tenshido. I've already liked. We'll do it one more time for you to change. No, don't do it twice. Don't. Once is fine. You definitely don't need to do it twice. I'll tell you what, though. I am running out of andesite again. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the whole way around this thing with andesite, because I've hardly got any. We might have to do a bit of a andesite mission to get many, many andesites. Oh, I'll just have to start being a bit more sparing with it, I guess. I love andesite so much. It's so good. I just want to use it for everything. You sound a bit obsessed, mate. I am totally obsessed with it, all right? Jeez, give me a break. It's not my fault. Mum wouldn't let me play with any as a child, and now I can just get it as much as I want. I just use it all the time. While she's ringing me, she says, you're not using andesite again, are you? No, Mum. No, I promise. You better not be. What would your father say? Dad's always using andesite, no, Mum. Yes, but he's experienced. His dad, he's been working with andesite for years. That's exactly the conversation that would ensue. I'm telling you. You might think that sounds weird, but, you know, I come from a family of Minecrafters. What do you expect? Polished andesite is great, says Justin. Yeah. Oh, don't tease me with your thoughts on polished andesite. It's definitely one of my favourite blocks, polished andesite. I have to say. Ew, stop it. Where are you? Are you there? Stop it. Shoot. Your dad works with andesite. Is he Fred Flintstone? Says Rusty Shackelford, maybe. What are your requirements for content creators on Truly Bedrock? Says Echo. We don't have requirements as such, but we do prefer people that we know from within our communities and that have a history of making content in a generally family-friendly manner, and that seem like they're a good fit for the group. You know, share similar ideals and values, and are likely to be able to last a whole season or even a couple of seasons before they got bored and wander off. So subscribers don't matter. Regularity of content doesn't matter. It's just, do you make Bedrock Edition content? Can you make Bedrock Edition content? Would you be happy making Bedrock Edition content? And are you a good fit for the team? Do you think you've got a similar mindset to us? And the other thing is, obviously we're not interested in people that would just want to join Truly Bedrock so they can be part of Truly Bedrock. We want people here that are going to be team players and play together and make the most of it as a team, rather than just coming on going, I'm part of Truly Bedrock now, so I'm going to get more subscribers, I'm going to get more viewers, and this, that, and the other. That's not of any interest to us at all. Don't want players that are not team players. We want players that will join in and make it fun for everyone. Dead Coral has some great textures for grey blocks, says PLJ. Yeah, I don't want to overcomplicate it. I haven't got any dead coral. I don't intend to go and get any dead coral. I do have some coral, but I haven't got enough to make more. And I obviously can't create a farm for it. So I don't really want to go and spend a week gathering coral on such mass quantities that I could do this. Then have to spend all of that time actually killing it so that it would actually go in here okay. So it's a nice idea, but for right now, not all that useful for me. You and Silent Whisperer, the only Bedrock content creators I watch, says Tenshido. Oh, well, I appreciate the fact that you like watching. Thank you very much. I have to admit, we are very entertaining, both of us. Me particularly, because I'm very entertaining, see. Do you plan on making another Iron and Raid farm combo again this season, or any new farms? I will probably, at some point, make my way through the whole shebang of all the different farms, because it's very good video content, and it also makes it very, very handy for when you're trying to build things. So yeah, I'm sure an Iron farm will be on the cards. I'm sure a Raid farm will be on the cards at some point. I'm sure sleeping in my bed will be on the cards right now. So yeah, I think so. I buy coral from the Wandering Trader, one of the few trades that are worthwhile, especially with the Raid farm. No, I will not buy anything from the Wandering Trader. 2 reasons. 1, I hate his guts. 2, I don't have any emeralds. Not 1. Oh, I think I have got 1, because we got a couple from end raiding, but I probably got enough to buy like flour. Not all that useful. Oh, why do you hate the Wandering Trader so much? Oh, he's just such a... just one of those guys that turns up and you're like, we didn't invite you. Why are you here? This is a private party. You're not on the whitelist. You're not on the allow list. Get out of it, Wandering Trader. And he's just like, meh. You want to buy any flowers, mate? No. Get your stinking flowers out of here, trader. How long to be streaming, says Springer. I will probably be streaming for at least another hour and 20 minutes, maybe longer. We'll see how we get on. You should make it a point to kill the Wandering Trader in as many unique ways as possible, says Rusty Shackford. That sounds like forced content that happens in a point when you're not expecting it. If you knew where the Wandering Trader was going to turn up, if you knew when they were going to be there, and you knew you could plan around it, then that would be fun. But generally speaking, the Wandering Trader turns up on his own accord when he feels like it, when you're in the middle of doing something else. And then distracting yourself with content that you weren't planning on making means you've got to start carrying equipment with you that you weren't planning on carrying, filling up your inventory with items that you might not necessarily need. So whilst that sounds funny, I personally don't think it's a brilliant idea. Apologize if you don't like my response there, but it is what it is. I don't think this is looking too bad. You got, it's a bit stripy. It is a bit stripy. Maybe we need to move away from coarse dirt a little bit, or maybe add just a whole big chunk of coarse dirt in at some point. You should totally get some sponges and dry out the underneath the island when you're done terraforming, says Amir. Yeah, I'll do that. You have to remember, FoxyNoTails don't like hard work. FoxyNoTails like doing everything the easiest way possible. Ow, stop it. Will you quit? How do I become a member, says Elliot the Sasquatch? Join our Discord, my Discord, or the Truly Bedrock Discord, and level up till you're at least Me6 level 6, and you will find the way. That's all the information I'm prepared to give you right now. Hello, Dolphin. Put me in the bucket. No, I'm not putting you in the bucket. I'm busy. Please put me in the bucket. I'm not putting you in the bucket. Please. Oh, my God. Really? Coming at me with your tridents now? Clear off. Oh, free trident, though. I'll take it. Trader, why do you hate me? Because it's so... Oh, it's just annoying, isn't he? I didn't want that one there. I want it where that trident is. Can I place it with it? I can. Good. Oh, I like that. Less cobbly stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Oh, there's just a lot of andesite, though. Oh, jeez. Thank you for your Bedrock Edition add-on tutorials. They were very helpful when I first watched them. One and a half years ago, says Echo. I know it was... It's been ages since I'd done any add-on tutorials. I'm sorry. I got things to do. The thing is, it's funny, because those tutorials, over a long time, perform very well on my channel. But when I put them out, they initially get very, very little response from the viewers, which can, not always, but can have a bit of a negative impact on the channel as a whole. Because if you put out a video that viewers don't watch, then YouTube doesn't recommend it to your viewers, and it will also recommend less of your future videos to the same sort of viewers, because it's based on how viewers watch your videos. So if you put out a tutorial that is eventually going to be found in the search engines, which is how the tutorial videos become popular over time, then it kind of is a bit damaging up front. So it's the sort of thing, really, you want an entirely new channel for, but growing a brand new channel on on YouTube is it's an impossible task, especially now with how saturated the YouTube market is, and particularly for Minecraft content. And I know I've got a second channel, but you might have noticed if you're a regular member of my stuff that I very, very rarely post anything other than the podcast on there now. And ideally, I'd like the podcast on its own channel. But again, growing a brand new channel from scratch is hard work and takes a lot of time, and is not ideal when you're trying to keep what you've already got growing. So it's I do like doing those tutorials. They take a very, very long time, which is another problem. And it's that, is it a good thing to do? It is in the long run. See, the reason I made that tutorial series in the first place was my plan wasn't even to release them on YouTube. My plan was to pre-record the entire series and put it out on one of those software, one of those websites. I can't remember what they're called. There's loads of them where you basically, people can go along and pay however much it is to watch that series. It's like those training course websites, and that was the original plan, and that way it wouldn't have affected my channel, but it was just finding the time to finish off the series was a nightmare. Now Mr. Spreadsheet has said no more tutorials as well, guy. Yeah, Mr. Spreadsheet, very mean. I've been ignoring him this last couple of weeks. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm sure we'll get back into it soon. This isn't looking too bad, I don't think. I don't think it's looking too bad at all. We need to do a bit around the top. Been watching your fitness videos on your other channel. Very entertaining, says Gina. Yeah, that's another thing Mr. Spreadsheet says I'm not allowed to do anymore. Who's Mr. Spreadsheet? At the moment, he's the better part of my conscience telling me how to actually grow my channel and do YouTube and get good. And it's working. It is working. Getting more subs, getting more viewers, getting more money, getting more YouTube money. Actually earning enough on YouTube at the moment to pay bills, which is nice. Not just from YouTube, but from everything. So it's good. I have to listen to Mr. Spreadsheet and do as I'm told. Mr. Spreadsheet knows the future and knows how to get there. You're terraforming great. Good times with Scar approve, says Gina. I don't think you can approve on behalf of Good Times with Scar. I don't think anyone other than Good Times with Scar has that right to do that, but I appreciate the sentiment. But yeah, I don't think you can speak for other people in that in that way. I haven't put any dirt or andesite or anything in this one. I need to scruff this up a bit with a few others, but I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to be lazy. PLJ95, yeah, I'm a stats nerd in general. I would love it, especially long-term world, says Timmy C. What's that in reference to? What did PLJ say? Timmy C, it's always a feature I wish Bedrock had since you play. Oh my goodness, there's a conversation going on. I've missed out on it. If I invited to a family-friendly server I'm playing, would you join? If I invited you to a family-friendly server I'm playing, would you join? No. No, I wouldn't. Sorry. It's as Mr. Spreadsheet says, I don't already have enough time in the world to do the things I want to do, let alone do the things that other people would like me to do. And it sounds mean, sounds like I'm being rude. I'm not. It's just I don't have time, genuinely. I've got so many things to do. It is unbelievable how much I have to do. Well, you just sit there and play computer games all day. I wish I did. That'd be great. I hardly actually spend any time playing Minecraft. You see most of it. I don't even do this much content for making videos as I do in stream. So you genuinely are seeing most of the time that I actually am playing the game. Which might seem crazy, but you are. It's a true story. Foxy, is there going to be a lore on the SMP? There already is. There's tons of it. Go back to Season 0, watch from the beginning, and there's many lore. I'm sure there will be more in the future as well. We've already set up some for this season, which you may have seen, or you might not have seen. Will you stop? Stop it! Chew. Time to bring some more coarse dirt into the mix, I think. Can't reach it. Sorry if I'm being quiet. I'm concentrating. Hard work placing mini blocks. Time to binge watch, says Tenshido. Yeah, does paying for Patreon make you a member? No, not on Truly Bedrock. No, there's no paid way into Truly Bedrock. You can join my patron servers, which are quite popular. We've got a bunch of very nice people on there, all playing together. I've got a Java one, I've got a Bedrock Edition one, and we also do challenge servers as well. There's one about to start, a winter challenge server. We'll be starting that anytime. Well, I was supposed to start it yesterday, but we had a bit of an issue with picking a good seed, so I'm going to give that a couple of days until we've all settled on a decent seed for that. But it's very rare that, I mean, I don't really play on those servers because I don't have time. So if you wanted to play on a server that I'm on, unfortunately, you're out of luck. JCB says, hey, Lawful. Hey, JCB, what are you doing here? Sneaking in, sliding into my live streams like, bro. What are you doing, JC? How you doing? What's going on? I was trying to get a sign, says JC. Was you really? Okay. You don't need a sign, JC. You can put your own one on TB. JC is a member. JC, you'll be trying a while, lol, says Nubs. We haven't had a winner today yet. We've only had losers. We've had 2 losers, no winners. No, Joseph, this is family-friendly server. Lusborough. Oh, hi, Mitz. I didn't even know you were there. Mitz hiding in the shadows. Mitz, we've got a problem, by the way. For those of you that don't just watch my Truly Bedrock content, Mitz Cats and I, we stream on Minecraft Java Edition on Wednesday and Thursday evenings. In fact, we're going to be streaming this evening, UK time. And yesterday, we built an iron farm, and it was all seemingly working very well. Then I decided to go AFK, and it all kind of went a bit wrong, Mitz. I don't want to alarm you or anything. I'm sure it'll be fine, but my AFK didn't go well. Oh dear, Joseph looking to be banned. Let's go. How? Oh, they're already hidden. Well done, whoever hidden them. Mitz, good job. No more being able to speak on my channel, mate. You break the law, you get banned forever. Freedom of speech? No. You want to talk about stuff that's rude and naughty in your own place, at your own time, fine. But don't come to a public place and do it. Did you die? Says Alec the Sasquatch. Oh, no, you died, didn't you? Says Nubs. No, that sounds bad, says BLJ95. No, I didn't die. I'm still very much alive. But, and we'll talk about this later when we actually get onto it. For some reason, the villagers will only spawn iron golems if they sleep. But the way we've got it set up, they are totally unable to sleep, even though they're standing on beds because they're too scared of the iron golem. So I don't know how to get around that. I watched a few tutorials this morning from other people, and they didn't seem to notice that that was an issue. So I think what we're going to have to do, potentially, is... Hey, what happens, says Mitz? Yeah, I think I might have to put like a daylight sensor on there and some pistons to like close the gap when it's nighttime so that they can sleep. So yeah, I left it on for a few hours. I came back to it and there's like 16 pieces of iron in the chest. So I logged on this morning, did a bit of spectator mode stuff to try and figure out what's going on, and just nothing spawning. So I was like, I wonder if I block off the hole, will they go to sleep? And then they did, and then they created iron golems for another whole day. And then they stopped again the next night. Missed your hardcore stream. Will it be uploaded to YouTube, says Chris the Ripper? Yes, it will. It will be uploaded to YouTube probably next week, because this week's kind of full with all of the TB videos I've got going out. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Or what you could do is you could either subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever my stuff comes out. Or more Wandering Trader heads. Hello, sir. Good morning. Come here. Thank you. Or what you could do is you could join my Discord and hit the, get the announce roll, and then you can get announced every time I make a video, and that way you don't have to rely on YouTube, who is, you know, not very good at actually reminding people that there's something good to watch sometimes. Even if you click the bell, it's like, I might tell you about this video. Maybe. But YouTube, I want to know. Maybe. We'll see. Well, we are quickly running out of andesite, peeps. I used bottom slabs above the trapdoor, and then they slept. We got a winner. Arrow791, you are a winner. You get a FoxyNoTail on a stick made of cheese. No, that's not right. You get special stuff. You get, where's my name tags? Which box are they in? Probably in shiny things box. Where's my shiny things box? There it is. Yes, they are. All right, so we need a FoxyNoTail. Here we go. We have an avatar here. Needed with an anvil. Oh, I need a piece of dye as well. Hang on. One moment, please. Your call is important to us. You are number 2 in the queue. I need light blue dye. I don't have any. Oh, it's in my. Jeez, I've got to get all my things out. Right. Blue dye. Light blue dye. Here we go. Good. Name tag. I just want to know, is the moon add-on from your SMP out? The moon, there's not an add-on, the moon add-on. That was a lot of work in creative mode building a moon. There's no add-on for that. Sorry. Right. What was he doing? Anvil. Have I got an anvil? I did have an... Oh, it's dead. I need a new anvil. Jeez. More ender chest boxes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anvil, please, bruh. Thank you. PLJ95 says, Jesse B, YouTube has never glitched YouTube subs ever. The Jesse B said, YouTube unsubbed me at some point recently. I was wondering why I hadn't seen a vid. Wow. Wow, Jesse B unsubscribed from me. Wow. With the other TV members, how much notice do they get of the add-ons you are making, like Rideable Dolphins, so everyone gets to know, or select a few? We have regular meetings, and they get decided in the meetings what we're going to have. So it's I don't just go, we're having these on the server. We have meetings to decide. Okay, Arrow, your avatar is going to go... In fact, you can go in the AFK fishing room. You can go in here. I'm going to put you... there, beside the chests. There you go. Arrow. And now you are going to have a... Pointing. You can be pointing. There you go. What's up? Who's it going? Says Tiger. It's going well, Tiger. Thanks. Nope, I've read all of those. Looking for chat, but I've read it all. Come on, guys, give me some more chat. Don't just sit there expecting me to come up with interesting things to say. That's not fair. Don't be mean. Jesse, is it your... Have you got a conduit under that? Because I get conduit power over here, but I don't... Oh, maybe I don't. I did. Or is there one near the spawn island or something? Yeah, I've got conduit power here, look, but when I go around the corner over here, it goes. So I'm assuming it's from your island. I do, says Jesse. Ah, there we go. That explains it. That explains everything. Die. Die. Thank you. Yeah, see? I've got it. I'm going to drown again now. Jeez, Jess, you're so selfish putting it around that side of your base. Couldn't you put it around over here where I can actually reach it? Jeez. Put it under my base. That'll be helpful. Then it will get you and me, Jesse. Hey. Stop it. And this will be one of the greatest moments of my YouTube life, says Arrow. Well, because you've got a FoxyNoTail avatar. 6 a.m. for me. I'm just waking up, drinking my coffee, says Kurikian. Hello. JCB says, I can't believe you didn't see me, says Jake. Oh, are you around? Are you lingering around? JCB, what are you doing? Was you in my base? Was you doing bad things? Are you fiddling with my sheep? Currently rolling villager trades while watching probably not Foxy approves, says Super Glide. What's your favourite and least favourite mob? Says Killer RML. Oh, okay. Well, until we had rideable dolphins, my least favourite mob was the dolphin, because they're just generally annoying in Minecraft. I love dolphins in real life. They're literally one of my favourite animals, but Minecraft dolphins suck. My favourite mob... Oh, jeez. Well, now you can ride them. Probably the dolphin. I don't know. I honestly don't know. What's your favourite mob? What do you like? Tell me. I can cheat and copy. Have a good stream, mate. Time for me to sleep, says Red Twist. Well, thank you very much for popping along. I'm glad you were here. You may go. I'll let you. I'll let you on just this once occasion. I'll let you disappear. That's what you really, really need to do. If you really, really need that sleep more than enjoying fantastic FoxyNoTail content, I'm not going to complain. Fine. You do you. But I'll remember that. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Jeez. Ow. Stop it. Give me a trident. Thanks, Foxy. That gave me the perfect pose, says Arrow. You're welcome. I really like golems because you can burn them for shiny pearly iron and don't like allay, says Nubs Gaming. Golems. Yeah, I guess golems are pretty good mob. They don't have pack a punch though when you accidentally upset them like I do quite frequently, so maybe they're not my favorite mob. Villagers, of course. Villagers are my favorite mob because I love them so much because they're just perfect and work perfectly. Yes, there we go. We know FoxyNoTail's favorite mob is definitely 100% the villager. Yeah, nailed it. Sleep, what's that, says Lawful Meteor. Chris the Ripper says, you made me come up with... Oh, what made you come up with Truly Bedrock? Was it just to play with other creators? What made you start creating add-ons? Oh, that's a long story. Slack and I and a couple of the other previous Truly Bedrock members who aren't here anymore got invited to join a content creators SMP that was in the works. The people that were making it were basically inviting people that hadn't started anything yet. And they just had some really crazy ideas on what was a good idea. They wanted us to, like, basically, they didn't want to make an SMP. They wanted the people that were going to be playing for them to just drive money to them personally and have all sorts of weird, like, there was just some really crazy ideas. And when they invited me, I was like, yeah, I think I would really like the opportunity of playing with other content creators on the server. I think that'd be great. I was really up for it. So after having many arguments with the creators of that server about why the stuff they were doing wasn't appropriate, why it didn't seem right, didn't feel right, I just backed out and I said, look, I said to the other people, maybe wrongly, maybe rightly, I'm going to go off and do this differently. I'm going to do this how I think it should be, and it should be done for the community, for the viewers, not for the content creators. It should be the first and foremost thing that you should be doing is creating content that people can enjoy and watch and want to come back to, rather than trying to sell everything to everybody. So I said, if anyone wants to come with me and and do it differently, do it properly, then you're more than welcome. And Slack and these other couple of people were like, yep, sounds great, let's do this. And then so we all got together in a group call and came up pretty much that evening with a name, an ideal. And I was like, right, we better go start inviting people then. And before you know it, we had Truly Bedrock. Oh, yes, there is a reason I build a villager breeder into... oh, jeez. And then you asked about what got me into making add-ons. Well, before I started playing Bedrock Edition, I used to play Java Edition, and I was quite into mods to the point where I started getting involved with making data packs, and I quite enjoyed making data packs and fiddling with those. Just something I've always done. I've always enjoyed understanding and figuring out how things are done. And on Bedrock Edition, I often find myself, because it's lacking in terms of what it's got compared to Java Edition, I often find myself, oh, I could really do with that. I could really need that. And I often get my viewers being like, oh, can you make this? They've got it on Java Edition. Can you do this? They've got it on Java Edition. So I see a need, and I think, can I achieve that? And if I don't know how to do it, like at the beginning I didn't know how add-ons worked or anything like that, I would go and learn what I needed to learn in order to try and achieve that, and or find out whether it's possible or not, and then, you know, slowly learn the limitations of what is possible with all that sort of stuff. Fox says, have you got a background in programming? Only self-taught. I was a web designer / developer for a few years, but that was only based on, I never had any official like learning in it. I did go to university. I got a degree in media technology, which we did cover some very, very basic web design and ideas and stuff there. But it's another thing I was just genuinely interested in as a person. I was like, how do these work? How can you make that work? Could I do that? Is that something I could do? And I got really into it because I found it really fascinating. So I learned how to do all of that, and then I ended up getting a job doing that for a while. And that's it. That's the limit of my knowledge on programming. But then I've, for Bedrock Edition, decided, well, I need to do this. And the only way I can do that is by writing a program to do that. I don't know how to make a program. I've never made one in my life. So I'm going to learn how to do it. So I can learn how to do it and then do it. Almost 100 viewers, says Tenshido. We're on 91. Yes, this is looking good. I really wish there was a proximity chat mod for Bedrock. That would be amazing. I don't think it's possible, though. Somebody's already made one that you can use through Discord, I believe, or it requires a third-party app. I know a lot of people are really into the idea of proximity mod, but I would just say, why do you want it? What's it actually useful for? If you think about it, if you are playing on a server with other people and you want to be engaged with them, if you want to be social and talk to them while you're playing, proximity mod chat is not a good way to do it, because it's a gimmick. As soon as they go out of the range of where you are, you could be mid-conversation with somebody and then all of a sudden you can't hear them anymore. You can't speak to them. They just are muted. And there's no indication as to why. You're just like, oh, is their microphone broken? Did they go to the toilet? Is something happening? And the way I see it, I genuinely think proximity mod's stupid. And I know people want it. It's in Hermitcraft, and these people use it and those people use it. Yeah, great. But is it useful for you? Are you finding yourself in situations where you're playing with enough people to bump into them regularly enough to actually just have a quick hello in the proximity chat? And chances are, I don't know what you do, but probably not. So, yeah, you don't need proximity chat for Bedrock Edition. Nobody needs it. Just join Discord with people or join voice chat and engage with them no matter where you are in the world. Let's say you both go out end raiding and one of you dies and you end up back at the overworld. All of a sudden you cut off from them and you're like, I need to tell them where my items are so that they can go and put them all in a chest. Can't. Sorry, mate. You're on proximity voice chat. No more talking. It's stupid. Your items are great, folks. He says, Joshua. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Proxy's fun for shenanigans, but other than that, Discord all the way, says Jesse. Yeah, there are times where it's fun. Like if you're doing something specifically set up for that, great. But generally speaking, day to day, I think Discord's the way forward. Just makes a lot more sense. Makes a lot more sense being able to actually talk to people that you want to engage with and that you're working with. In my personal opinion. Well, we don't want your opinion. We want proximity voice chat. I know you want... No, look, tough. I can't do it. I'm not doing it. If I could figure it out, maybe I'd think about it. But I can't. It's not possible to do with add-ons. All right? Jeez. Leave me alone. Not my fault. Hey, Jesse. Love the dance breaks, lol, says Elliot. I wish I could see the contents of the shulker box without putting them down, says Global Rider. Yeah, I would love that. I think that is technically possible using UI stuff with Minecraft, although I have no idea how you would do it. I don't know, with Bedrock, I think, possibly. Don't quote me on that, because I might be totally wrong. But it makes sense that that's doable, because you can do all sorts of stuff if you can understand the crazy language that's behind how Bedrock Edition's UI works. I think this is coming on okay so far, and we're not far off now. We've only got another... what, quarter to go? Maybe a bit more than a quarter. If they want it down, they can go to someone else, says Killer RML. What? I just use WhatsApp or Discord. Much better. Proximity chat, not for me, says Dave Hawkins. Yeah, exactly. Glad you're on my wavelength there, Dave. Appreciate it. That being said, I'm speaking from the experience of only ever seeing other people use proximity voice chat rather than actually ever using it. I've never actually been in a situation where we've had it on and working. There was one time we were going to have it on when we started the Truly Bedrock hardcore series, but unfortunately it wouldn't work for Slack's audio, just wouldn't have it, so we ended up just using Discord. So the only opportunity I've ever had to actually try it, I didn't get to try it. So I guess I'm kind of biased in the fact that I've not had the experience with it. Ooh, that's not a shulker box. Oh, I've got 43 gravel. Jeez. Need more gravel, guys. We'll have to go do a bit of digging. No, I don't want to sleep. I want to use a crafting table. Move. I don't need podzol on me. We haven't used any podzol. Get rid of that. Let's go get some gravel. Oh, look, a convenient mound of gravel right where I need it. Right underneath my base. Hey everyone, I really like new season, Foxy, says Sandberg. Well, thank you very much. Solution, don't have friends, says the real official Kaz. Yeah, that's one way to solve the problem of proximity voice chat. Just don't have any friends. Simple. Why didn't I think of that? You did, you haven't got any friends. Oh, yeah. Be funny if you tried it with Mitts, says Killer RFL. Why would it be funny? I don't get it. What would be funny about it? Not being able to hear somebody you're trying to talk to. You'd just be thinking the other person's audio's broken. You'd be permanently going, what? Pardon? I missed you because I walked too far away. I think it'd just be annoying, personally. You're definitely right for projects or end raiding, but I think it would be cool if everyone just joins proximity chat when the server, so they could walk over and say hi. This again comes down to experience of playing Minecraft differently with people. See, I've not done. Whee! Thank you very much, Nubs Gaming, for the super chat. I've not done, I don't think, any Minecraft where I've just been playing Minecraft with friends. It's all in terms of content creation. Now, sometimes, like on our day one stuff, we'll be hanging out while we're recording because it's the beginning of the season. But after that, it's all about making videos or streaming. So, if I'm recording a video, the last thing I want while I'm recording that is for somebody to just suddenly appear in voice chat while I'm in the middle of saying something, or, you know, the embarrassment of I'm trying to record a clip and they're there. There's really not that much time when I'm not recording something. I guess while I'm building things or I'm working on things, I could maybe just open it up and then mute myself in proximity voice chat while I'm recording. But it just seems to make more hassle when, you know, you can walk up to someone and ask if they want to chat. You know, you can go VC and just, yeah, okay. Or no, sorry, I'm recording. Oops. Your fault, Drown. I killed that dolphin now. I just don't, from my perspective, it doesn't make any sense. Sorry. Have you guys already killed the dragon? Says Daniel. Maybe. I can neither confirm nor deny the fact that we killed the dragon on Monday evening. Hey Foxy, how are you? Says Shan. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you doing? Because you would think you would be on Discord, says Killer Armel. But we wouldn't though. We wouldn't think we were on Discord if we're in proximity voice chat. We'd think we were in proximity voice chat. We're not just gonna like forget. Oh, I can't put sand in it. It's full. Jeez. I need a chest. I need a chest for all this extra junk I keep picking up. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Yeah. Right, and you can go away as well. I don't need you. Excellent. Right, let's craft some more. Oh, put my bed back now. We got a winner. We got a winner, peeps. This is exciting news. Let's go and give Nubs an armor stand. Let's put that back in there. Clean up my inventory a bit. Also, you're welcome for the conversations. Thank you very much. It's an interesting one because obviously there's so many different perspectives and how, you know, what makes Minecraft fun for people. It's just, for me, it's a profession rather than a toy or a game, you know. Oh, I need a FoxyNoTail head. And an armor stand. Do I have any armor stands? I do. It's my favourite one, though. I don't want to waste it. Well. And I need a thingy. I need a shiny things box. I need one of those. There we go. Let's do this. Let's craft an avatar on the way down the ladder. Be efficient. Go to our anvil. And let's name that name tag. I wonder, actually, before I do that, can I just name the avatar? If I do that and then place it. Oh, I've copied it rather than pasting it. Who was it? It was Nubs Gaming, wasn't it? Hang on. Nubs Gaming copy. If I do that and take that, when I place it, will it have the name? It does. Oh, good. I don't have to waste any tags. Oh, that's great. I didn't bring my blue dye though, Nubs, so you're going to just have to stand. You just have to be very stationary. What do you think about bamboo wood? Says Killer RML. I saw that yesterday. Yeah, it looks good. I think it's the best version of the bamboo stuff they've done so far. So yeah. Looks good. I'm into it. That means that can go away. I don't need that anymore then. Excellent news. That one goes there, I think. I am slightly concerned, though, that at Minecraft Live, they said that they're only showing us features so far that are a long way through development, that they're confident are going to be in the game. And that makes sense. No problem with that at all. That makes total sense. Get it? Yeah. Into it. Good idea. What doesn't make sense is that those things have been out for quite a while now, and apart from a couple more blocks, we've seen literally nothing else come through. No speculative things, nothing at all. And I'm starting to worry, is 1. And I know it's not been that long, but is 1.20 just going to be bamboo wood and camels? Hanging signs, but you know what I mean. Now they have bamboo log, says Pickles. Yeah. Bring back hardcore, says Dibbles Rules. I do hardcore with bits on tonight, Wednesday and Thursday evening. Your sign game is pretty easily bribed, though. Only $3, says Nubs Gaming. Only $3? What do you mean it's easily bribed? What do you mean? How can you bribe? Oh, I see. You did a super chat. No, I think that's just coincidence. I don't think there is anything in the code. In fact, it has. I know there isn't, because I know the software that does it doesn't have anything in the code to do that. It seems bribable, but it is not. But, oh yes, actually, what am I doing? It's definitely bribable. Yes, you should all super chat so you can get a sign. Yes. 100%, guys. Definitely. Nubs figured it out. Would I lie to you for financial gain? No, I wouldn't do that. Not me. Not FoxyNoTail. I'm good boy. I've run out of andesite. That's it now. No more andesite. We're going to have to do some andesite. No, that's not enough, Kirakian. Oh, I never get your name right. You know what I mean. No, it needs to be. It needs to be at least. It needs to be at least $3. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. Sign. Wow, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. You're all so silly. Speak for yourself, you say. I hear you. I know I am. Not my fault. JCB made me do it. Let's find out if it worked. Will they get a sign? I'm going to say no. I don't think it's going to work, but you never know. Might as well try. Will you please stop? You're the closest to pronouncing my name right. It's Carraycon. Carraycon. Okay. Stop it. Where are you? I need sleep. This is getting ridiculous. It's that you in there throws me off. I know it's not even in the right place, but I... yeah, whatever. Not too bad. Right, we really need some more andesite for this, but I think we're just going to have to make do with stone, cobble, and coarse dirt, because I really don't fancy going andesite mining right now. Hello, Dolphin. How you doing, bro? Just getting in your way. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome. Can talk. Excuse me while I have concentration face. Face? Concentration face. My concentration face is real. Ow. Stop it. Oh, I'm drowning. So, sharks would basically be dolphins with drown behavior, says that. Yeah. Sharks with tridents, though. Or laser beams. Oh, man. Don't say it. It's too dangerous. No sharks plus bruh. I can't see. This isn't looking too bad. I'm happy enough with it so far. If you can craft andesite, you can craft andesite if you have quartz. I find it wasteful. Yeah, there's no way I would ever waste quartz on andesite. When you can dig andesite out of the ground. You can dig quartz out of the ground too. Yeah, I know you can, right? But quartz is valuable. Quartz is very valuable. It's rare and it's hard to get. You have to go to the nether, bro. Actually, I don't villager. Oh, shut up with your villagers. Villagers don't exist, bro. I know it for a fact. Really? Are you going to be draining the water inside the walled areas this try? No. No, I have no intention of doing that at all. Seems like a total waste of time to me. Totally unnecessary. There will be areas of it I do end up draining because my base is going to be under there. But it's far enough down to not have to worry about it too much, I think. If you can any animal to the game, what would you add? Says Killer RML. I wouldn't. I don't think there should be more animals in the game. I think they should take all of the animals out of the game and just add in fantasy creatures instead, because there's too much in Minecraft of, oh, we added these animals to make awareness of biological and ecological. No, we don't want to use Minecraft to learn about that. We want to get away from all of the world's problems playing a game. Put fantasy creatures in that we don't have, you know, vegans and vegetarians getting all upset that you're killing animals in Minecraft, and we don't have people saying you can't kill polar bears because of this, that, and the other, and we can't have this animal in there because of that. Just, no, forget it. Just put in brand new, completely made up animals and disassociate it from the world. So we can disassociate our lives from Minecraft. Minecraft shouldn't be realistic. Glowing farm then. Gotcha, says Tra. Now, I fully assume that you totally forget about the witch farm. What witch farm? Foxy, what's your favourite cereal? I'm having Honey Nut Cheerios right now. Ooh, favourite cereal. I don't really eat a great deal of cereal. But when I do, when I steal the kids' cereal, it's probably Weetabix Minis. Because Weetabix Minis chocolate are really nice. But I don't really eat cereal. I don't mind a bit of granola. Granola's quite nice. I quite agree with you about the animals, says Trulina. Asen, you said, what do you think about the new Wither Rose spawning mechanic? I think that makes making a Fortress Arm a whole lot easier. Beavers so we could enslave them in tree farms, says Fonks. No, don't just have a mythical creature that likes eating wood. But it's like a beaver. I know it's like a beaver, but it's not a beaver. And therefore, you can do what you want with it. Good morning, Foxy. Hope all's good with you today. It is Mark Simcock. Thank you very much for asking. Arrow says, forget that gas or creepers, drowns are not the worst mobs in Minecraft. Creepers are okay. It's just that I don't like the fact that they don't drop all of the blocks. And now that Java Edition's got that special command, I want it. I want it. Foxy, there is a problem while user and Elite in 1.19.44, and what to do? I don't know. I haven't. Well, I have very, very briefly used an Elite in 1.19.41 just to get back to an End City portal. I haven't used one enough to notice there's a problem. What problem are you facing? What is the problem? Tell me what it is, because I don't know. What are you building today, Foxy? I am making my island no longer float. Because Jessie B did it on hers, and it looks good, and mine looks silly. I want that too, the creepy thing, says Killer RML. We call them Treevers, says Fonks. There you go. Easy. Treevers. Yeah. They will have big buck teeth and flabby tails and build dams, says Fonks. Yeah, the Treevers. But it's not a beaver, because it's coloured blue. When's your next episode coming out, Tra? Saturday. I use a litre in 1.19.41 with no issues, says Pickles. Well, there we go. Beaver's not broken. Litre is not broken. The beaver's broken? Yeah, it's broke. I broke it, mate. Will you? Look. Stop. Where's that conduit? Need that conduit over here. Guess you'd be keeping it all to herself, her own conduit. How rude. How mean. Andesite is crafted with diorite and cobblestone, not quartz. Granite is crafted with quartz. So you can craft. I think diorite is crafted with quartz actually, not granite. When baby zombies and baby drowned are the worst. You could imagine a baby creeper, says Asen. I had baby creepers in my Infinity Dungeon map, but you could buy them and then set them off, and they would aim at like the other mobs. They would help you. They weren't damaging to the player, but yeah, very fast, speedy, and basically like homing missiles for Hostile mobs. They were great. Really? Really again? Have I not got rid of enough of you? It's okay, we won't be able to fly most of the time if we use high landscape to fly, if we can't use rockets, but we cancel the flight in air and use it. What? We won't be able to fly most of the time. We use high landscape to fly, and if we can't use rockets, but if we cancel the flight in air and use Elytra again, we can use rockets. What? What? What are you saying? Enjoying the stream. Headed to work, says Joshua. Thank you. Try that again. It's okay. But this time, write it as you would speak it instead of all at once and not making much sense. Please, if you would. If you'd be so kind so I can understand what the monkeys you're talking about. It makes no sense. Bring that around here a little bit. Is that on a realm? It's okay, says Nubs Gaming. Oh, so someone understands what they mean. I just got Infinity Dungeon. It's so fun, says Karaycon. Aha! Trueliner says, I also really appreciate that you are probably one of the only people to ever say my name right. Even though you do, you can shorten it if you like. Just calling me True, says Trueliner. Or is it Trulinor? I don't even think about how I say your name. But I'm saying it right, so it's all good. Don't matter. Thanks, True. Appreciate it. Here it's getting windy outside. The wind's picking up, guys. And it's not me, I know any beans. I've recently difficult flying on realms in 1.90.41, says Nubs Gaming. Really? What's the difficulty then? Explain it to me again. Because I'm very confuzzled right now. The point is, when we can't be able to use Elytra like before, we have to cancel the flight in midair and use Elytra again to be able to use rockets. Oh, so you're saying if you take off, like jumping off something, your rockets don't work until you've cancelled it out and started again? Well, that's interesting. That's really weird. Not ideal. Does sound a bit broke, doesn't it? Don't sound good, mate. Oh, that's different, says Nubs Gaming. People having different problems. Oh my goodness. We need to get to the bottom of this, peeps. We need to understand what's happening. This project has taken a lot longer than I thought it was going to take just to place a few blocks underwater. I can't believe how long this has taken. Genuinely cannot believe it. Taking ages. Ow. Stop it. Shoo. Yes, that's the point. Plus, we can't take flight over from land like before. Does Bedrock have statistics like in Java, says Fomps? No, it doesn't, sadly. Annoyingly not. It'd be nice if it did. There's not even a trigger system on the scoreboard, so you can't even put your own in. It's really, really sad. It's all Jesse's fault, lol, says Killer RML. Will you be making Rideable Dolphin add-on available on your website, says Chris the Ripper? Yes. Yes, we will eventually. When I'm happy with how it is, when I've had a bit more feedback from my guinea pig TB members, and we're happy that it's as good as it can be, then yes, I will. Just bear in mind, though, before you start complaining, it changes the entity. it changes the dolphin entity. And in order to ride on them, so there's two ways I can do the pack. At the moment, if I can find a dolphin. Dolphins, bro. Oh, thank you very much for becoming a VIP member, Tempered. That's amazing. Where's my dolphins at, bro? I don't want to go get one out of my bucket. I want to find a fresh one. Okay, I'll go get one out of my bucket. I believe they have relatively close to the conduit before it will do damage, says Timothy. Yeah, drowns need to be like literally right next to a conduit for them to take damage. I say right next to it. Close. What's these? Is this from JCB? JCB won a sign on it. JCB won another sign, legit. JCB. Right, where did I put my dolphins? Okay. So, if you're riding the dolphins underwater and you want it to look like this, then it has to change the player entity as well as the dolphin entity. But if you just want to ride them like this, when you're like out, you can still ride them underwater, but sitting on them, then it doesn't have to change the player entity. And when you change the player entity, it means none of the other packs that you play with will work, and all of a sudden everybody gets the knickers in a twist that nothing's working. So I probably won't have it like this, where you're swimming by the side of it, because of that. I probably just have it where you just sit on them. So it'll do exactly the same thing, but I don't think we'll include this bit, which is a shame because I really like that. Quick, before you dry out, get back in your bucket, mate. Or you're safe. The island's taking ages, like an Italian builder during summer, says Mad Lad. I'm not going... Wow. Yeah, how can you be that? You can't say that. You can't bung in all of the Italians into that. Jeez, a specific Italian lazy builder, potentially, but you can't just assume that all the builders in Italy are lazy. Wow. That's awful. That was an awful thing to say. Take it back. The real question is, how did you cram the dolphin into that bucket, says Fox? I just clicked really hard. No frog in a bucket, says Real Official Kaz. No. You get tadpoles in the bucket. They grow into frogs. Don't need a frog in a bucket. I mean, I would like a frog in a bucket. Don't get me wrong. It's on my Christmas list, but, you know, I'm just not expecting Santa to care enough. You're like, no, you got tadpoles in a bucket last year. You don't need them, FoxyNoTail. Stop asking for stupid stuff. Oh, but Santa. No. Don't care. Polar bear in a bucket, says Real Official Cats. Polar bear in a bucket. Yes. I shall bring it up at the next TB meeting. It'll be on here in a week. You'll see. Polar bear in a bucket. What's... Why do you want to deal with polar bears to need to put them in buckets? Where are you wanting to take your polar bears to? It must be close to home. I can hear my sheep bleating away down in the little hole they are. We're nearly there, peeps. This is the final stretch. We're so close. It does look a bit stripy, but it's all good. Right, let's bring this coarse dirt down under here to match. And we'll throw in a little bit of cobble. Not too much. Just a couple of bits here and there. Get out of the way, salmon. There we go. And then last bit, just stone. So it all meets together. There we go. Now when I end up falling underneath that, I'm going to get trapped inside and I'll never get out again. So let's do a lap of glory to see how it looks from all the way round. I've been asking which farm around a month. says it's okay. You've been asking for a witch farm. Can you build your own? If you aggro a polar bear and put it in a bucket, does it keep the aggro, says Fox? Well, the way you have to make things in a bucket is you're not actually putting anything in a bucket. You just despawning the item, giving yourself an item that looks like something in a bucket, and then when you use that bucket, it's just spawning in a brand new one. So it's not keeping any of the same attributes or anything like that. So I really wouldn't recommend doing it with things that have variations or you care about their attributes. Actually, it would be nice if the Wandering Trader would trade mob heads for spawn eggs of the same mob. Then you could fill your inventory with polar bears. I don't think that looks too bad. Oh, we got a gap. We got a gap. We haven't any more. Blend that together a bit. That's not too bad. That'll do. Looks good, mate, says Tra. I'm not 100% sure about this top bit, though. Because we've done this round here, but I don't like it. Now that I've gone round, I don't like that. Whereas the rest of it is all sort of grassy. And I quite like the grass. So I don't know whether to just put that back as grass again. Oh, my sweet berries is ready. Good. Excellent. Use fortune. No, I'm not using fortune. No, just pick the berries, all right? Ow. People want to use my portal. It's going to be painful. It'll be me. It'll be me. Just don't stick a flag in the island, says Tempered. I know, right? Throw some mud blocks in. No. Mud's too dark. Mud's too dark. See, like, mud's gone in this pond over here, and it's quite nice in the pond, but it's very difficult transitioning it away. So I think we'll keep the mud to there. I'm not putting mud around the side of the island. It's too dark. I honestly don't think it looks too bad with that line around the outside. I don't think it's really all that noticeable. So I don't really see a necessity to... I'm going to terraform this a bit anyway. But I don't think there's a necessity to make it crazy like this. I think just a few bits of coarse dirt path, podzol, and a bit of shovel whacking should do the job. True pack mod's a nice colour, to be honest, says Meerkat. Rock outcrop sliding into the water. Rock outcrop sliding into the water. I see what you mean. Yeah, potentially stuff like that as we go around terraforming that. Not a bad idea. Right, where's my food box? Sweet berries. There you go. Right, what can we get rid of? What have we collected in here that I can put in places? We've got some clay. And we got some grass. We got some cobble and andesite. Not much andesite. We desperately need to go andesite mining. I think we're going to do that next. But before we do anything else, I am going to need a little potty break. Where's my mob drop boxes there? That in there. Where's my shiny things box? I think this is where I keep my copper. It is, yeah. That can go back in there. Nice. Right, let's put all of these away then. We don't need them out right now. Did any of them fall in the water? Probably. Right. Okay, let's do this. Blow. Then other wood box. Then mob drop box. Then shiny things box. Then heads box. Then food box. And then I think dye box goes down there. Bone box goes around there. Foliage box there. Dirt box there. Stone box there. Cobble box there. Andesite box there. I'm getting the hang of it. And gravel box there. That'll do. Not far off. That'll do. Nice. Okay, right. In fact, I'll take that, shove it downstairs, get it out of the way. Foxy, why you have no tail, says Asen. And then Mitz has responded with a story. You're welcome. Thank you, Mitz. Thank you for the story time. All right, shove that in there. And that in there for now. Jeez, how many Nautilus shells have I got? It's crazy. Got so many. And now what I'm going to do is what I should have done ages and ages and ages ago. And that is to run some ads. I'm back. Sorry for the delay. Nelly decided it was a good time to want to go out into the garden and then do nothing, just sniff around. So thanks, Nelly. Cheers for that. Appreciate it. Right then. It's anthracite finding time. How hard could it be? I've got Silk Touch pickaxe with efficiency 5. That should give us plenty of andesite, I think. So let's do this. Let's go down here. See if we can find ourselves a nice patch of andesite. It generally tends to be higher up though, doesn't it? Andesite. Might have to just do some... I've got to do some digging in my base anyway. So maybe we'll just dig at my base level and see what we can find. So... From my... Where am I going to build? I think I'm going to go out. I've got to go out in that direction for the outhouse thing to work. So let's dig through this wall. See if we can't find any andesite behind here. Now, I know there's a water cave behind here, which is going to be a bit of a problem. Told ya. Oh, no. It killed my... What? Water killed the avatar? Oh, I don't know whose that one was. Sorry, mate, whoever it was. I'll have to look back in the video and rename that one later. Jeez. Maybe what I should do here is leave those stairs there so that the water doesn't come through. Jeez. Sorry, cows and sheep. Yeah, this is all going to need de-watering this area here. Fortunately, though, we got conduit power thanks to Jesse B, so that's handy. You should be able to sell the shells or just the stone cutter to make smaller shells. What? Doggies are good like that. Mine loves to roll around and wet grass in the morning, yeah. Yeah, I took her for a walk yesterday morning and she bumped into another dog and she's so submissive. She lays on her back and lets the dogs like sniff her and stuff. But she always chooses the muddiest possible place to lay down. So they end up coming back and she's just absolutely lathered in mud. Which is great. It's really handy, mate. Thanks, Nelly. Right, let's see if we can get rid of some of this water before we do anything else. Because it's a bit annoying. A bit. Let's fill this all in where the water is. See if we can make some room. Get right into the corners. Fill it all in. And the cows don't like it. They're mooing at me. Too much water. Stop it. Stop it. Sorry, cows. I'm working on it. There's water everywhere. It's a nightmare. Need more stone. Now the water's spreading in this... Oh, jeez, I'm making it worse. Only problem now is I'm not 100% sure how to get back out there. Figure it out. It'll be alright. What could go wrong? More stone, please. Sponge would be handy. Oh, 101 viewers, says Tenji. So 101 viewers and 107 likes, which is nice. But I bet there are some people here that haven't hit that like button. Because I know how it works, you see. So if you haven't hit that like button already, then just give it a smash for me. Because it's very, very, very handy. Very, very handy indeed. I would really appreciate it. It helps my streams get found by other people that would be interested in similar content. And it just means everything's good. Wow, look, the area under my thing. Oh, this is great. I really like this. But I'm going to have to block it all in. But to block it all in because we don't want it all full of water. We could do to know where that toilet's actually going to be coming out as well, so we can dig into that location, really. So it might be a good idea for us to head out that way. Thank you very much, Kiora. Karakian. Thank you very much for asking people to hit that like button while super chatting. That's amazing. Very, very, very generous of you. $4.99. Right, let's go up here. Go find out where our toilet's going to be and then fall down it. Makes sense. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I know, Stream Lady. I already said. You're slow. You're late to the party, mate. I guess here. So we're going to be coming down this way, I guess. And then we need to go that way and see if it links up. I don't know how deep down we need to go. I should have checked the Y level, really, but I'm sure we'll bump into something on the way. Pretty sure my... Oh, it's gone very dark all of a sudden. Pretty sure my base is in this direction. Oh, it was nice having that haste effect. Aha, there it is. Perfect. It's not quite in line, but it's not far off. Oh, that's good. Right, okay, let's go and dig out a bunch of this stone that's dry then. So we can use it to fill in the stuff that's wet. Anyone else notice that lapis is so much more higher up in the world now? It didn't used to be, did it? I get lapis all over the place now. I know they changed everything for caves and cliffs, but it's just crazy. Bit more, thank you. Bit more. Thank you very much. Right, that should give us enough stone, hopefully, to start blocking up some of this stuff. Although, having said that, being in the water with the conduit power is actually very useful for us mining stuff, but I'd rather it wasn't all wet under here. I'm going to block up the hole that I need to go in as well in a second. That's not ideal. Oh, jeez. Placing blocks in all the wrong places. I don't even use lapis in Minecraft. I always rush villagers. It's been years since I used an enchanting table, says Asen. I don't know, enchanting tables. Yeah, to be honest with you, I've only used mine this season once, and that was to try and get loot in because I was really struggling to get a looting book from the fishing. So I can understand that, but I still think they do have their place, even if you've got loads of villagers. In my personal opinion. Hurrah! We got rid of all the nearly all the stinky water. There's a bit more stinky water down here. I don't want to place that. Oh well, too late. Placed it now. And now it's gone dark. Thanks, game. I was enjoying that night vision. Bit more. Just under there. There we go. Now we got rid of it all. Amazing. And now we dig so slowly. So has anyone else got any questions? Anything, you know, that they want to know? Any information that you think would be useful to you? Let me know. Ask away. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Just ask. I don't bite. Lapis is also useful as dye. Yes, it is. Although the cornflowers, to be fair, kind of replaced those a bit, didn't they? So they're not 100% the best dye anymore. Certainly much easier to get blue dye than it used to be. I just still wish they would give us another way of getting good quantities of green dye. I would like to have another way of getting green dye without it just being cactus. And I know you can get lime green from sea pickles, but that's not green. And brown dye is only from jungles. And I think they should make it. I think they should give at least all of the dyes that aren't flowers a secondary way of getting hold of them, because it doesn't make sense to hold back the ability to make dyes anymore, because they're not realistically all that valuable. Right, now we've got to dig through and see if we can find ourselves some andesite. Put another torch down there as well, just in case we get things spawning. Should be able to smelt lily pads, in my opinion, says the real official cast. Well, lily pads are... Why lily pads? Because lily pads they're not exactly particularly regularly spawning. I know you can get them from the Wandering Trader, but it's not they're not exactly a easily renewable item. So I'm not sure I agree with you on that one. I agree with you, Foxy, says Asen. Thank you. I have a question. Do you bite, says Well Under Wondering? Only a bit. Only a bit. Have Amazon stopped the Twitch subs? I've not had the option to sub using it again, says Lost in Wales. No, I got a whole bunch of subs yesterday in yesterday's live stream. It was crazy. Many Prime subs, many gifted subs. It was wonderful. Dice should be rarer, says Michael. Why? Why do you think it should be rarer? What's the reason for having scarcity of dies? It's not like dies are helping you do anything other than making things prettier. Slime ball plus bone meal could make green dye, says Asen. Yeah, maybe. Or just like crushing grass. There we go. We've got some andesite now. And I've got an inventory full of junk, but it's fine. Or like, there's so many plants in the game. There's so many green things in the game. It just doesn't make sense that none of them... Like, what about ferns? You can get dyes from flowers. Why not green dye from ferns? And brown dye from dead bushes or something like that. And why can't you put a fern in the oven, in the furnace, and turn it into a dead bush? Why are dead bushes so rare? Why not make it harder, says Michael. Well, why make it harder? What's the point? Give me a reason. Give me a reason to make it hard. I can give you a million reasons why to make dyes less rare. I can't think of any reasons off the top of my head why it's a good idea to make them more rare. Also, how can we have wheat but no dough, says Asen. Well, we don't need dough. We can craft it straight into cakes. Dough's unrequired. I think searching for more realism in Minecraft is pointless. I think Minecraft should steer away. We've already mentioned that today, but I think it should steer away as far as possible from realism and give us an escapism rather than realism. That's one of the reasons people play computer games in general anyway, is for the escapism. So I don't think there's often people are playing a computer game, unless you're into like flight simulators or some racing simulators or something like that. It's very rare that people are playing games because they want to feel realism and attachment to the real world in the game that they're playing. Nice andesite patch, says Real Official Cast. Good, isn't it? I found it all on my own, mate. This is the third andesite patch I've already mined out this season, believe it or not. I think Wandering Trader should sell brown dye. No, Wandering Trader's useless. Take him out of the game. Take him out of the game. Totally pointless. You sold me, says Michael. Thank you. I'm fairly new to Minecraft, and I like the challenge trying to work out how to get green dye. But, yeah, but wouldn't that still exist if it was from other things as well? You know, if they made it something that you could get regularly, like ferns from bone mealing, so that, you know, you'd still have to figure out the challenge of getting green dye. You'd still have to be like, well, how do I get green dye? And then you'd figure out it was ferns. So I don't see that challenge going away at all. $10 p.m. here in Australia. Good night, all. Enjoy the rest of your stream, Foxy, and hit that like button, says Carnage Joe. Yes, hit it. There's currently 129 people here. We only have 125 likes. Come on, guys. What are you playing at? I don't do this for fun, you know. Do you know what? That's it, actually. I'm not moving until we hit 135 likes. I'm just not doing it. Gixer says, simulators are amazing. My son plays his train sim and was invited to the driver's seat of a high-speed train and impressed the driver knowing exactly how to get it moving. Kai Kuragauchis says, agreed, less realistic, more fantasy. I do like the option for more creativity. So having resources more plentiful opens up more opportunities to build. Not everything has to be hard. Crack Gamer says, Wandering Trader should sell maps to rare biomes or structures. That's what the cartographer villager is for. Ocean Vim says, well, it was more of a challenge as it forced me to go and visit another biome. Yeah, fair enough. But you didn't know you had to go and visit that biome until you, like, looked it up on Google, I bet. Meerkat says, blue, yellow, white all have options. To be honest, black's a bigger pain. Nah, well, black's easy with a squid farm. Geekster says, helps that he wants a career as a train driver. Yes. Nicholas says, we aren't the most fun parts of Minecraft, often the ones you have to work for, e.g. withers and dragons, making things easy and survival close to creative in a way. I would agree with you on things that actually help you get to the end game, like withers and ender dragons and stuff like that. But when it's die, just to colour things in, I really don't see why that needs to be held back behind, you know, progress walls. I think putting vines in the smoker should be green dye. Yeah, vines. Vines would work. Super Collide says, actually, would love a mod pack that made the Wandering Trader the merchant from Resident Evil 4. Sounds in particular. 140 likes. Get moving, Foxy, says Asen. All right. Meerkat says, yes, but squid farm's harder than cactus farm. I disagree. Cactus farms are a pain because the cactus kills itself when it pops off the top. Squid farms are so ridiculously easy, it's unbelievable. So I totally disagree with you there. But yeah, another reason, you know, also don't forget you can get black dye from wither roses. But yeah, there should be more accessible ways of getting dyes in game, in my opinion, because we really can't do anything with them other than making things look different. Doesn't aid you in moving through the game, doesn't aid you in progress, doesn't limit progress. It just, all it's doing is like making it harder for you to make the world look like you want it to look. So I just don't see the issue with that personally. I hit the like button again, says Leechim. Don't do it twice, man. Oh, you have to do it again now. 3 times, please. Smoked seagrass for green dye, says Gixer. Whatever, don't care. Just make it renewable and not the most impossible thing in the world to get hold of. Cactuses grow slowly. They can't be bone mealed. They're a pain to work with. They're a pain to farm. There's not all that many of them. Even if you do go to a desert, there's no tool to mine them quickly. It just makes no sense that is the... And why do you have to smelt them to get green dye? You don't have to smelt flowers to get dye. Why do you have to smelt cactus? You know, why is there so many limitations? Why are there so many things in the way of us making green dye when there aren't with the other dyes? If the developers genuinely wanted to make dyes difficult for players to get hold of, then they wouldn't make it easy to just make a flower farm and craft flowers into dye. So why some dyes harder than others? It makes no sense. There's no consistency. If they were like all dyes are hard to get, fair enough, fine. You have to work hard to get the you know, to make things how you want them to look, but they don't. Red dye, very easy to get. White dye, probably the easiest thing to get. Yellow dye, easy. Blue dye, easy. Grey dye, easy. Light grey dye, easy. Pink dye, easy. Magenta dye, easy. Purple dye, easy. Pretty much all the colours. Orange dye, easy. There's flowers for that. I agree. Ari needing smelt cactus. That's silly, says Nicholas. Because it's not easy being green, says Ocean Vim. Maybe that's the reason. Oh jeez. I need to get back out and go and put some stuff away. I've no room at the inn. Oh, actually, I don't, because I've got my ender chest on me. I'll just bung a load of stuff in there. Wait! I changed my mind. Andesite box, where are you? Start filling you up. Oh, no, that's not andesite. That's stone, mate. Okay, stone box. Nice. Now we're getting somewhere. You are andesite as well, so you can go in there. Gravel box. Get my gravel box out. Put my gravel away. Oh, this is all going rather well. Excellent. Now we've got plenty of room. Too many shulkers, says Asen. Yeah, got to be organised. What about craftable horse harvesters, Gadget J? Realistically, what are you doing with horses for them to require armor? That's another thing that I don't see the point in it being in the game. There are very, 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 very limited use cases where you might actually use horses in a means where they would require armor. Like, you're playing on a specialist server with people that have armies and wars, and they use horse, you know, they go out to war on horseback. That's so limited. It's almost mini game limited. I don't see the need for horse armor to even exist in the first place. Doesn't mean that we shouldn't have them enchantable, and we shouldn't have them dyeable, and we shouldn't have them craftable. I just don't see the point. You know, that'd be like, well, let's craft saddles. Well, no, it's nice actually that saddles are relatively rare to get hold of, because that makes you appreciate them more when you get them. So, well, you could say that about dyes. Yeah, but you don't need saddles to make things look pretty. I thought sea pickles gave you green dye and made a farm for them, smelt it all, ended up with a double chest of lime dye. Complete fail, says Kai. Yeah. Once you have cactus, though, it's very easy to get large amounts of it, then auto smelt it for the dye. Yeah, but it is if you're a technical player. Not everybody plays Minecraft in a technical way. You know, for Oliver, my son, if he was playing Minecraft in survival, why should he have to learn how to make complicated farms just to be able to colour things in green? Doesn't make sense. It's an opportunity to make loads of green dye if by getting a cactus farm. Yeah, great. Open up a dye shop on your server. Fantastic. But why be limited to do anything at all unless you have it in vast quantities and you're farming it? You don't need green dye, says Nicholas Thompson. You tell me that when I'm doing my ender chest and making my ender chest right, everything right with it. Or if I want to be on Team Green and we're having some games together on the server and we want to wear green leather armor, why should it be so difficult? Or I want a green dog with a green collar because I've got a dog with a green collar at home. Why can't I have a dog with a green collar? Why has it got to be difficult? Why do I have to go and find a desert and smelt cactus to do that? Bedrock Drinks already has craftable half horse armor, says Super Glide. We're talking about the main game, not add-ons. Timmy C says, once you have... Oh, no, I've read that one. You could enchant them for speed and jump. That would make it worthwhile, says Kura. Yeah. You keep changing my name. Oh, no. Sorry. My bad. I love that smelting cactus was once an easy solution for an XP farm. Cheaty furnaces are gone now, aren't they? Been on a break for 6 months. Yeah. Yeah, I tell you what, I really, really missed the cheaty furnaces at the beginning of this world. That's one thing I wasn't enjoying, and I'm still not enjoying. That's the one thing I dislike, strongly dislike about the start to this season, is how difficult it is to get any XP or repair your pickaxe. It's made AFK fishing an essential part of doing this, because you just can't... The easiest way to get XP for us is to disenchant things that you're getting from AFK fishing. Otherwise, it's impossible. I got a zombie spawner, but it takes hours to get even close, like to, well, not hours to get 30 levels, maybe half an hour to get 30 levels. It's ridiculous. It's just so much time. So yeah, the cheaty furnaces, I think early game XP, there needs to be a better method for it, because it's so slowing. To make it easy, just call me K, says K. Thanks. K, will do. Oh, you got it, I said K. Made a gold farm on my realm for XP. Yeah, but you need to be relatively late stage in order to build a gold farm. Like, obsidian's not easy to get when you don't have a very good pickaxe. On Truly Bedrock server, we don't have fire tick on, so we need to have many flints and steels, which means you need a whole bunch of iron. You need a whole bunch of flint, which means you need fortune shovel, or many villagers. It's not a good solution for early game, and in an area like this where we're not allowed to have farms, you know, it's not easy. Villagers can be good XP again, but if we had villagers here, like millions of them, enough to get plenty of XP from, it would just cause many lags. Not a good solution for us. I'm not saying that Minecraft should change because of that, because we've put these limitations on ourselves. I'm just saying that that's been my least enjoyable part of this process so far. I think the XP system realistically is quite well balanced, but it ended up frustrating, mate. Okay, we've got a bunch of andesite now. This is good news. Kay says, early game XP is so different. Even making a mob grinder early game is not that easy. Water breathing on horse armor, says Real Official Kaz. But they throw you off when you go in the water. Kind of pointless. Kind of pointless. Right, we need to dig this out to get to the other side. What have I done here? Why has this gone from 3 wide to 2 wide? What have I done? Oh, it's not. It's in a different bit. Okay, there's a... okay. Let's figure out how we're going to sort all this out then so we can get to that bit there. Yeah, I'm going to have to get rid of a lot of this water if I'm going to make this my dreams reality. And I think we'll start... I need more stone. We'll start with stone and dirt. Foxy, we just had a scavenger hunt on our realm. They had us get things that were rare, but just don't think things are... I just don't think things are rare in Minecraft. I guess on your scavenger hunt, you didn't have to go and find a jungle sapling and some blue ice and a nether star and a poisonous potato. Oh, more andesite or anything that's actually rare then. There's loads of rare things in Minecraft, which is fine when you've got elytra and rockets. Everything becomes much more accessible. But when you're early game, I mean, I went out to get the you'll see it in next week's video, but I went out to get some cactus and some mangrove and some cocoa beans, and I had to go out 8,000 blocks on foot. 8,000 blocks. Now about 3,000 I went by dolphin, just because the dolphins are so ridiculously OP now we can ride them. But still, it took me a long time. It took me a good nearly an hour to get over there. Hardest part of a mob grinder early game is finding a spawner. The rest can be made without redstone except a couple of hoppers. Yeah, finding a spawner in survival without using cheats is kind of difficult. I used spectator mode to find mine because I didn't have time to go and to find one. Right, okay. I'm not mining at andesite yet. We'll come back to that. Someone in chat, what's he building? Says Joe Beth. Well, I was just mining andesite for now, and now I'm making a... it's a long story. You'll have to watch my videos or watch the stream back from the beginning. But all I'm doing now is I'm going to build up to that hole there with a 3x3 hole, fill it full of dirt, and then mine it all out so that I can get rid of the water. Foxy, do you have an issue with particles? I think it looks like you get rid of drops also from iron. Yeah, it's... Although, you know, we've implemented it as part of the storyline, it's actually my mini blocks, my new mini blocks pack. For whatever reason, I think it's a bug that it doesn't change the blocks that... Like, if I punch that stone block there, it's giving me stone particles. But if I break that stone... Oh, it's not doing it on stone. Certain blocks, you just get totally the wrong particle. Oh, it's working okay today. Huh. What? Oh, you see I get the wrong particles on that. Sand gave me the right particles. There's certain things you break and we're just getting totally the wrong particles. And it's because of the mini blocks in my pack. And I don't know why, because they're not touching particles, not doing anything with particles. But it's like the game... Not the actual block break particles themselves, but the particles you get when you're interacting with the block with your hand or your axe. It's really bizarre. So there's like 2 sets of particles when you're breaking a block. I didn't even know until this happened. Let me see if I can go and find something where I can give you a good example. Yes, it definitely happens with leaves. Okay, so if I come to this tree... See, I'm getting cobblestone particles off that as I'm punching it. But if I actually break something, and the cobblestone gives me like mushroom particles. But if I actually break a leaf, let's go and find a leaf that I don't care about breaking. This one here. The leaf particles, when it breaks, are the correct particles. Ah, no! Not again! Mate! You're ruining my island, mate. Oh, jeez. Got a sunroof in it now. No, no! Wow. See, this is where it'd be really helpful if Creeper's dropped all of the blocks. I guess we've got some terraforming to do over here. Jeez. So yeah, we're obviously for part of Truly Bedrock, we're going to suggest that the particle issue is the fact that we're on this broken world, but realistically it's my mini blocks pack that's done it, and I can't do anything about it. It's so weird. It shouldn't exist. Turn for distraction uses Dennis. It's fine. It's fine. What's a bit of broken broken island between friends. It's fine. Come on, let me place the blocks. Have we really run out of dirt? Oh, jeez. I guess we'll use granite then. I was kind of wanting to do something that was easy to break with a shovel and not a pickaxe, but granite's fine. Oh, that creeper didn't like your particles, Benny. I know, right? Stop telling everybody the secrets. I'm sorry. I think you need to spawn-proof your island a bit. Pro tip, says Nicholas. Yeah, I do need to make it so that there's not 100% dark spots on it. You're right. But it's not urgent. A few creepers between friends, mate. I just don't want to torch spam it, so we'll have to be creative with how we do that. I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you, says Asen. No spongy, says Nicholas. No, I haven't been to an ocean monument yet. What episode do you want, Mr. No-Tail? Well, I've only released so far episode 1. Episode 2 will be out on Saturday. Episode 3 will be out next Tuesday. And episode 4, which I have finished recording but not edited yet, which is going to be, I think, my most fun episode so far, is going to be out on the following Saturday. So next Saturday. So you've got a while to wait. And you might be thinking, why don't you just release them all early and then we can all enjoy it now if you've already recorded them and edited them. But the reason is... I need to have content going forward. Oh no. Oh no. Why I build underneath the water, bro? It's all gone Pete Tong. Oh jeez. Okay. This is fine. It's fine. This week, only on Truly Bedrock, Foxy learns what a creeper is. No, I knew what a creeper is. What are we laughing at? I missed this as well, guy. Two creepers went bang, blew up half my island. It's all good. I can replace it. You build underwater because it looks cool if it works, says James. Yeah, I guess so. Don't really have much choice. I mean, there's a lot more area to build in underground than there is overground when you're on these little islands. So, I guess that's the reason. Right, let's make this a bit wider so I can decorate it. Let's let some more water in. Why not? There's going to be loads of water here in a minute anyway because I'm going to be putting the ceiling up another block higher. So, might as well deal with that once we've got to that point, I guess. Let's start taking the ceiling out. Now, technically, I should have finished the stream by now. I shouldn't be streaming still, but I'm having a good time. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really enjoying playing this season of Truly Bedrock. I can't put it down. And I know when I finish streaming today, I'm not going to be able to play anymore today because I got other stuff to do. So, it's not fair. Oh no, I don't want to put those in. I want to decorate. So let's just fill in the holes where the water's coming through. If we can. Reach. Here we go. It's coming in a bit from the sides as well. Nice. Wow, I'm excited. I jumped on here to see the community and I find Foxy's first episodes. What a lucky guy I am, says Michael. Foxy, is this your full-time work? Sorry to be too personal. It's not personal? Yeah, it is, yeah. It didn't used to be. Before the big C word came and took over the world, I had a business. It was nothing to do with Minecraft or content creating, but I've been making Minecraft videos and streaming on the side for, well, more than 10 years now, I think. And my channel was at the point where I could almost afford to live off it as a full-time creator. And then, obviously, things happened with the world, and I had to stop going to work. And then, even when it all got back to normal again, I had to continue being stopped going to work because when I was 16, had a motorbike accident, and as a result of that, I lost my spleen. It had to be removed, which means I'm highly susceptible, which means that I was on the don't go to work under any conditions list. So it basically gave me the opportunity to shut down my business and start doing this full time, knowing that I couldn't actually afford to do it on the long term, but like the drive to work as hard as possible over those years while I was stuck at home to increase my subscriber numbers, increase my income from it to the point where I could afford to do it full time. And that first year, when everybody was off work, it was ridiculous. It was great. I was getting many views, many subscribers, and substantially more income from it than I am currently, but on YouTube specifically. And then it all sort of died off again as people started going back to work, and I was back to a point where I was just eating into my savings every month. But just now, this last couple of months, since Mr. Spreadsheet's been telling me what to do, I'm now actually pretty much financially viably doing this and being able to afford to live off it as well. I'm not making any money, but I'm actually not eating into savings anymore, which is a good job because I ran out of savings. Would you get back on that bike again? I had to stop riding because of a back injury. What I learned, and I already knew it to be fair, is that I'm not suited for that sort of thing. I wouldn't do it because my family wouldn't. They would kill me if I did. But also, I don't like labeling things. I don't like having labels and having excuses. But I've had forever basically something called dyspraxia, which is a massively it covers so many different things. It's difficult to, it's one of those, like, it's a coverall. Someone's got a problem, so let's label it as this because there's too many other things. But it's, in my particular case, it affects things like reactions, fine motor control. That's one of the reasons I struggle so much, like using touch screens for gaming or controllers for gaming, because my analog sticks, it doesn't matter how many years I've been using analog sticks for, I just can't get to grips with it. And I think because of that, it's just, even though medically I'm perfectly legally allowed to ride a bike, knowing that and understanding my limitations has kept me alive since then. So it's kind of that opportunity, that accident gave me the opportunity to learn. Yeah, probably shouldn't get involved in things like that. Fine driving, no problem at all driving. I'm very, very safe at driving, but bikes is just, it's not a good idea. Would you, happy for you, Fox. It's always good when things start working out a bit, says Lost in Wales. Thank you for, oh no, that was someone else. Says Doug. James says, but you can't help till you get labels. But you can't get help till you get labels. Depends on the label. Explains why you die so much. Exactly, yeah. It's why I've been able to play Sorry, okay, I'll get to you in a second. That's very, very generous of you, and I'll get to you in a second. But yeah, that is exactly why I die in Minecraft so much. It's why after 10 years plus of playing Minecraft, I'm still absolutely terrible at parkour and absolutely terrible at the game in terms of falling down holes and dying, because it's just the way my brain's wired. It's just one of those limitations, but I enjoy it, you know. I don't mind dying. If I did, I wouldn't play it. So that, I suppose the fact that I've got that attitude where I can just laugh it off and not worry about it is done me a lot of favors, because it means I don't get upset when I'm constantly dying. Lost in Wales says, what bike were you riding at the time of your accident? The fact that you realise you shouldn't be riding anymore is great. Bikes can be dangerous even when you're 100% fit and healthy. It was a Suzuki RMX 50. It was only 50cc. And what happened was I was going around, I was following a couple of my friends who had bikes. I was going around a corner out of a village. It was only going slow. It was doing about 30 miles an hour. But it was in the countryside, and it'd been after they'd been farming potatoes on the fields. So I didn't notice it. You could hardly see it, but there was basically this slick all over the roads of potato juice where the tractors and stuff have ground it into the road. And the bike just slipped on that. It had off-road tires, which you'd think would give it more grip, but actually off-road tires on the road are not good. They do have less grip. So I slipped on that, ended up on the other side of the road, hit a car coming the other way, and then the nice chap in the car coming the other way decided it would be a good idea to panic, and then after running over me, reverse back off me again. So that was nice. That was nice. Right, car finally got back to you. Sorry about that. The best way of supporting me, if you choose to do that, if you would like to do that, I actually have a page on my website that goes into a bit more detail on it, but it's generally speaking, the easiest, I guess, would be something like YouTube channel member or patron. YouTube channel member take 30%, patron take 5%. PayPal, you can set up recurring PayPal donations. They take 2%. But anything, absolutely anything is appreciated. So please don't feel obliged to do any of those things. But if you wanted to, they are definitely the best ways of doing it. I mean, Patreon's nice and easy because it's easy to manage. But if you're interested in most bang for your buck, then I would probably suggest PayPal. Morning, Foxy, says Mears John. While I admire the work farmers do, they often make roads very dangerous. There are some near me that the road is zero grip mud. Almost had accidents in a car. Bike would be terrifying. Yeah, and because you couldn't see it, it was just it was a cold. It was October, so it was a cold, sort of overcast day anyway, and it was just totally invisible. So, to be honest with you, I was that much of a novice. I'd only had my bike for a couple of months. I probably wouldn't have noticed anyway. Ouch, the slippery, slimy tractor crud takes out even the best riders. At least you're okay now. Been lucky and never had a serious accident on a bike, says Lost in Wales. Yeah, I am lucky. It was touch and go for quite a few weeks. Oh no, I've done it off by a block. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm not going to go into any more detail on it, but it was touch and go for a few weeks. So YouTube has been getting 30 cents of my super chats. Lame. All money should go to Foxy, says Car. I know, right? At least it's not bad as Twitch. TBC, what? Wow. Oh, wait, it's all right. Got the right one. That's amazing, Timmy C. Thank you so much. That is absolutely incredible. Wow. Thank you. You're all so generous. You're so lovely. Insert witty comment here. I have to think of a witty comment. My husband had a motorbike accident before I met him, and he's not ridden since. I'd love to. I'd love the feeling of it. After that, a few years later, when I was in my early 20s, I thought, well, 2 wheels bad. Where's my other finger? 2 wheels bad, 4 wheels good. So I got a quad bike. Which was just as lethal. Oh. Asen, thank you so much. That is so lovely of you. Thank you very, very much. Gixer says, that's my two-wheeled play is kept to tracks. Comforting that I see an ambulance every 30 seconds. Yeah. Oh, I'd love to go. I'd love to ride, like, bikes around tracks. Not, like, off-road. I'd love to do off-road stuff. I'm not interested in race tracks. They're too fast and too smooth. I just want to get thrown about a bit and fall off in the mud. I think that'd be great. Love to do that. Yes, please. Right, peeps. As much as I want to stick around because you're all being incredibly generous, unfortunately, that is, it's my time, you know? So I'm going to have to disappear. Before I disappear, though, I'm going to go down to the zombie spawner and see if we can get that thing running. And I got some fixing to do. I'm going to be there a week, I think. Jeez. Is that new tunnel going to be an entrance way to the existing area, a main space? That's going to be the entrance into the main area. That bit, the bit where I've got my planks and my hole at the moment where the ladder is going to go. And hopefully it'll be the main exit point as well. But I got to figure out a slime block launching machine that's going to actually launch me up high enough to do that. So it could be tricky. All right, Trident Killer on. Zombie spawner on. Let's do this. Time to get lunch, says Jay. Absolutely. Lunch and then the rest of the day. I've got a lot of stuff to do today, including editing episode 4. And playing with Jessie B and then streaming later. So I've got a lot of stuff to do today. I don't think I'll get much editing to be honest with you. Tried off-road mud doesn't taste very nice though, says Gixer. Yeah, but it's softer than concrete or tarmac. Thanks for the great stream, Foxy says. Lawful meat here. Enjoy the rest of your day, Foxy says. Jason, Real Official Cast, it's time to sleep. Family Gage says, Foxy, how's your day? It's good, thank you. Unfortunately, it's time to go though. Minis John says, honey blocks in the corner with a bubble collar is in the back still lifts you. Yeah, that's one way of doing it. We'll see. Right. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.